And here we are already. Welcome to Sign Up Series number 10, Season 13. We got quite the lineup here. Added a few more trucks today. Went from 18 trucks to 24. How cool is that? And here they all are. They're all ready to go. You may notice some different colors to the track. I ran out of yellow paint, so I had to work with what I still had. So this is how racing is going to go. We still got the freestyle track set up. I wanted to see what would happen if they went racing over this. Make racing a little bit more challenging. And I can hardly wait. So let's look at our field of trucks. So we got Gravedigger, Mark the Wolf 05 Studios, Roanoke Spotting and Gravedigger Blonde to the Bone, Devon Treat and Max D, Mayhem Fan 33 and Earthshaker, Crime Scene Gaming and El Toro Loco, Antonio Rodriguez III and Sparkle Smash, Power Forward and Blue Thunder, Spin Master Monster Jam and Monster Mutt, Carol Crane and Whiplash, Monster J AVM and Bigfoot, Shadow vs. Ghost and the Roger Gallagher Bigfoot, Hobby Buddy 99 and Snakebite, Introvert Drew and Uproar, Eli Curie 21 and Terminal Velocity, Dave 609 Official and Raisin Cane, Eric Crawford and Samson, Nathan Webb and Nightwalker, That True J1 Tigger and Metal Health, and here are the ones that were added into the lineup today. And you may already see them on the track. Cairo Harrison and Catastrophe, Caden Wilson and Monster Mutt Husky, Wyatt Lloyd and Monster Energy, Cody Armstrong and Thrasher, Hayne James Noska and Tailgater, and Monster Jam RC Tour and Twisted Addiction. So that's the lineup. Let's go racing. And here we go. Kicking things off, we got Monster Mutt in the yellow lane, taking on Gravedigger Blonde to the Bone in the green lane. Let's go racing. And kicking things off, Gravedigger getting stuck on the pan. But we'll get the win over Monster Mutt, who had some issues going down. But we're off to a great start. Alright, next up, we got Sparkle Smash in the yellow lane, taking on Thrasher in the green lane. A truck we haven't seen on this channel for a while. The only Toyota Tundra in this whole lineup. Let's see what he can do here. You got Bright and Sparkly versus Dark and Gritty. Down they go. And both trucks go flying, but it's gonna be Thrasher advancing to round 2. And next up, we got Earthshaker taking on Tailgater. Tailgater was added earlier today. We got Earthshaker on the men's chassis. It's a random swap I did one day because I don't know what else to do with this chassis. But anyway, Shaker versus Gator, down they go. And they both go tumbling, and it's going to be Earthshaker advancing to round 2. Alright, moving on to round 1. We got Uproar taking on Samson. Ford versus Chevrolet. Hey, Samson running that retro 90s body. It looks really good. Taking on Uproar, who hasn't been seen for a while, but he's back. And down they go. Problems for both trucks. They go their separate ways. But Uproar is going to advance to round 2. Alright, next up, Dodge versus Ford. Raisin Cane in the yellow lane, taking on Bigfoot in the green lane. Decided to run Raisin Cane again in honor of its return. Look it up. Anyways, down they go. And Raisin Cane went on the down ramp of the Gears Rocket jump and got the win. Hey, the only rule here is stay on the track. And they followed that rule, and Raisin Cane will advance to round 2. Yeah, I guess Raisin Cane didn't want to deal with those pans. But anyways, next up, we got Monster Mutt Husky taking on Whiplash. Two names we haven't seen on this channel for a while. Problems for Husky, and Whiplash will advance to round 2. What a race. Husky bouncing all over the place like a real life one. What a race. Alright, both of these trucks are from right here in the Midwest. Twisted Addiction taking on Metal Health. And problems for both trucks. Twisted Addiction nosediving into the ramp. And it's going to be Metal Health taking the win. Or wait. Alright, it was way too close to call. Man, Metal Health's got a habit of having these ties. So, oh, we swapped lanes. We're going to try again. Down they go. And it's going to be Metal Health. Alright, next up, the Battle of the Big Blue Fords. Blue Thunder taking on Bigfoot. Problems for Bigfoot and Blue Thunder will advance to round 2. And it's not looking good for Team Bigfoot. Both trucks are out. For now, anyway. And next up in round 1, we got Terminal Velocity, our previous freestyle champion, taking on Max D. Both trucks stayed strong. Max D will make it the furthest. He almost went out of bounds, but managed to stop it just in time. And will advance to round 2. And this track is becoming quite the challenge. That was the idea. Alright, next up in round 1, we got Little Tiger, Catastrophe, taking on Nightwalker. The cat versus the wolf. Who's gonna get it? And the cat outruns the wolf. Catastrophe advancing to round 2. Alright, next up, celebrating 35 years, it's Snakebite, taking on Monster Energy. Down they go. And it's gonna be Snakebite. Really poured on that snake oil. Getting the win. And Monster Energy, he crashed. Just like when you drink an actual Monster. I'm going to come right out and say that there's no fast loser race. This is a 24 truck lineup. So, yeah. Anyways, El Toro Loco taking on Gravedigger for the final race of round 1. And what a finish. And that is going to do it for round 1. El Toro Loco will advance to take on Snakebite. And like I said, no fast loser race, so let's get right into it. Round 2. But don't worry, I'll still be doing triple threat racing, which always has a fast loser race. But let's get through this one first, shall we? Up first for round 1, Thrasher taking on Gravedigger. Toyota versus Chevy. And the only Toyota does it. Thrasher advancing to round 3. And next up, Earthshaker taking on Uproar. And what a finish for Earthshaker. If you're going to win in style. Front flips it twice while Uproar decides to do some off-roading. Well, that's what they're supposed to be doing, but a lot of these trucks are avoiding this. Like how every new Monster Jam series avoids the Midwest. At least in my area. Although, you know what? I take that back because the 2-pack with Terminal Velocity came out, whichever series it is, I can't remember. And yeah, Terminal Velocity was at that store. But I don't regret ordering it because I didn't need that Thunder Roars. But I digress. Alright, anyways, enough yapping about nonsense. Next up, Raising Cane taking on Whiplash. Problems for Raising Cane. And Whiplash will advance to round 3. And next up for round 2, Battle of the Fords once again. This time red versus blue. Coke versus Pepsi. Although, this is darker red, so more like Dr. Pepper. But anyways, Metal Health taking on Blue Thunder. Down they go. And Blue Thunder goes out of bounds. Where are you going? And he's trying to leave. Leaving so soon? Well, he went out of bounds, so he is disqualified. Metal Health advances to round 3. Anyways, Catastrophe taking on Max D. Yeah. And problems for Max D as Catastrophe, he turns around. Seeing and what happened to Max D. Like, he's like, wait, what happened? You won, that's what happened. Max D just couldn't do it. And that team started off so strong this year. Almost had an exact repeat at the beginning of the season. It's like a Avenger and Max D winning both times, and then like one other truck winning, or maybe it was El Toro Loco that won twice. No, it was Avenger. Anyways, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. Anyways, next up, or last up, I should say, for round 2, the Snake versus the Bull. Snakebite taking on El Toro Loco. Found this on the way to the open house. And it's going to be El Toro Loco. Another truck that's been absolutely on fire this year. The Snakebite, not as much. Oh, hang on. There should be one more pair of trucks here. You know what this means? It means we're going to have a fast loser race later. So let's get through round 3, shall we? Alright, next up, Thrasher taking on Earthshaker. And shaking things up, Earthshaker. What a... Man, look at that. And a tough break for Thrasher. He was doing so well. But, oh well, better looking triple threat racing. Next up, Metal Health and Whiplash. And problems for Metal Health came up short, and Whiplash will advance to round 4, semifinals. That's it. Yeah. And last race of round 3, Catastrophe taking on El Toro Loco. And what a finish. They were dead even up until that point. But El Toro Loco is going to advance to the semifinals. And here we go, the one and only fast loser race. We got Bigfoot, Gravedigger, and Twisted Addiction. 2 Fords, 1 Chevy. And coming back for the semifinals, Gravedigger. Well, this is the semifinals. All 4 trucks are Feld trucks. Let's go. Earthshaker taking on Whiplash. Oh, what a finish, but it's going to be Whiplash. And who's going to be facing Whiplash in the finals? Will it be Gravedigger or will it be El Toro Loco? Well, it looks like it was going to be El Toro Loco for a second, but nope, it's going to be Gravedigger. Alright, all comes down to this. 2 trucks, but only 1 winner. Racing out of the yellow lane is Mark the Wolf, 05 Studios, and Gravedigger. And in the green lane, it's Carol Crane and Whiplash. Both trucks have white rims. Who wears them better? Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. You know the rest. Let's go racing. And your winner is Gravedigger. And Gravedigger's been struggling all year. Only getting 1 win. Meanwhile, Maxi's got 2. Yeah, your freestyle winner, or racing winner, Gravedigger. Well, he's doing a little bit of an early freestyle for you. And celebrating his victory. And before anyone asks, this is a custom / chassis swap on Gravedigger. Based off of Pablo Huffaker's Gravedigger number 10. And it took the win. So yeah, congratulations to Mark the Wolf, 05 Studios. And good luck to you in Triple Threat Racing, which is next.